When I seen her in person, I'm like, girl, I should beat your fucking ass. Y'all already know what time it is. It's story time Friday. You already know the vibes. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your snacks, and tune in for this tea.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
You already know it's story time Friday. Before we get into the video, we gotta do the promo shout out. So the first promo shout out goes to Drawelry. This is the box. Drawelry sells fashionable, personalized pieces. They sent me 3 items. The first item is a bracelet. So actually this bracelet, I'm so sad about it because I was most excited for this bracelet, but it's too small and it didn't come how I thought it would look. I'll put on the screen how I thought it was gonna come. Obviously this is too small, so I'm gonna just let my daughter have it. I personalized it with my grandma's name who passed away last year. I thought it was gonna have more of these all around it, like how the picture looked, but it only came with one. I thought you could only personalize one, but the necklace still had like these around the bracelet, kind of like a charm bracelet look. It's still cute. I'm just gonna give it to my daughter, honestly, because it can definitely fit her wrist. This is the second piece, and it's a personalized nameplate necklace, and I got the initial E. This one basically is for initials, not the full name. I got the initial E for my grandma's initial, of course. And let's see, should I try it on? This is how it looks on. It's really cute. It's pretty long too because I had it on the furthest hook away so it can be shorter, and it was still pretty long. So if you like long necklaces, this will be perfect for you. I actually really like this necklace. And the last item I received is this ring. This is the ring. I personalized it with my grandmother's name, and it also has like a birthstone area. Y'all know I like to get April because April is the diamond birthstone, and I don't know, I just like how a diamond looks. It just looks nice and neat, and you know, look how fat my fingers are, y'all. I'm just gonna wear it on my ring finger like this. Y'all got some fat hands, so y'all don't even want to know my ring size. The company reached out December 14th. It shipped January 2nd, and it was delivered on the 19th. So that's not really that long for a personalized necklace. I think the longest time, the longest like part of the process is actually getting the stuff handcrafted. So the shipping was a little over like 10 business days, which is like 2 weeks business days wise, and I've had stuff actually take a lot longer. So just know that if you want to order from this company, order ahead of time because it is a process to get your stuff personalized, made, and shipped. Overall, my favorite thing is the ring, I would have to say. It's not really a big deal about the bracelet because I can just really give it to my daughter like I said I was gonna do. I'm really happy with my choices. I'm really happy with this ring. Everything is so nice and neat and detailed. It's really beautiful, honestly. They have amazing quality jewelry, and I do believe it is tarnish free. I will reach out to the company and put it on the screen. Once again, thank you so much to Drawelry Jewelry. If you guys are looking for handcrafted, personalized jewelry, and it's affordable as well, then definitely check out their website. I'll leave everything you need to know about the company in the description box. Okay, so this next part of the video is basically an announcement. So next month for Black History Month, I'm gonna be buying from small Black-owned businesses and giving y'all free promotion. What I need y'all to do is comment down below what businesses y'all like to buy from, or if your mama, your sister, your best friend, your cousin got a business, let me know. Comment down below, let me know what they sell, give me their Instagram, whatever. Sorry y'all, Facebook, any type of like social media so I can find them, of course, or y'all can email me their business. My email address is in the description box below. So if y'all could just do that for me, let me know so I can know where to look because I'm trying to support my people. And don't forget, if you gotta pause the video now, leave your comment, go ahead and do that. Also, while you're leaving that comment, don't forget to like the video and make sure you subscribe with your bell notifications on, all right? Okay, thank you. Let's help each other. Let's help each other out, all right? Y'all don't get notified for my video. So just make sure you got your bell on and you liking the video so I can get pushed through this little YouTube algorithm. I'm about to keep it real PG-13 on the channel because I'm sick of YouTube. They really got their foot on my neck and I ain't gonna let them win. Okay, so PG-13, I'm really trying not to cuss for personal reasons and also because I don't want to get like nothing on my channel. So that's number one. If you want it raw and unedited, uncut, go over to the membership. The link to sign up is in the description box too. Now that we got all the little promotion and announcements out the way, we're gonna jump into this video. Okay, because speaking of businesses, This is the time I got scammed by one. Why are you trying to scam me, ma'am? I'm a working mother. Why would you do that? Let me pull up my receipts first, okay? Basically, my daughter's first birthday was coming up, and I really wanted it to be special, even though I know people are gonna be like, oh, but she's not even gonna remember it, da-da-da. She's definitely gonna remember it when I show her these pictures and videos of the great time we had when she get older. So I don't like when people say that, because I'm like a person that like to capture the moment, just because I feel like I don't have a lot of moments when I was smaller as far as like videos and stuff, and I barely have pictures or anything like that. So I just always loved capturing the moment. That's another reason why I always have receipts for everything I talk about. And 9 times out of 10, if I don't post the receipts, it's probably because it's pointless or something like that. But best believe I got that receipt just in case anybody try to check me about it. So anyway, yeah. Oh, this turtleneck is necking. Hold on. It's hot, y'all. Yeah, anyway, I really wanted her and her day to be special. And I really wanted her to have something like cute on, you know, so everybody can know it was her birthday. I don't know, as a first-time parent, I just felt like it was my duty to make my baby day just amazing. I don't care if she remembered it, knew what was going on or anything. I don't care. I knew. Just for the people that's gonna say she not gonna remember, I don't care. Basically, in my head, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get her a customized shirt with her name on it, a few of them, and then I'm gonna make her a tutu. So that was the plan. I had her outfits picked out. First of all, I'm an overthinker, so you know I started thinking about this early. How I found this company, I don't even know. I'm really trying to think. I really think it was random, for one, because I was on Facebook. I do not get on Facebook like that. I'm not active on Facebook. Haven't been in years. So basically, I found this company and I reached out to them. I put in the thing, I filled out the thing for a quote. Now, this is what the quote said. How fast do you need it? I said by Monday. Shipping or pickup? Shipping. I don't know why, because, or you know what? I don't think I knew that they were in Texas at the time. I'm not sure. Back then, I really didn't do my research like that. How can I help you? Okay, so I'm gonna put the quote request on the screen and y'all can read it. Then she sends the template message. Thank you for choosing blah 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 custom designs. I'll respond as soon as I can, whatever. Shortly after, she sends a message and it says, hi, how can I help you? I said, I also was trying to figure out where I can do my design at. Is there a website? I said, hi, I was looking to get a design done on a onesie for my daughter's first birthday. She says, there's no website yet. What do you want on it? Do you have something in mind? Me looking back now, a company not having a website, I was going to say it's a red flag, but it's really not, honestly, unless they're like selling through unless they're selling through Etsy, Shopify and stuff like that. A company not having a website is still slightly a red flag to me, because there's so many other things like vendors and stuff that you can sell through. Like, I shouldn't have to DM you, Cash App you, and then, you know, trust you, basically. This day and age is different, but I guess back then it wasn't really a red flag to me. So anyway, I said, yes, I want a glitter letter saying Nyla's first birthday, and I'm explaining to her everything. Basically, I'll put it on the screen, and I sent her an example picture I got off Etsy, which I thought was so cute. She said, got you, with the heart. Honestly, at the time, I felt like, I didn't feel like she was unprofessional, but I'm like, okay, why is she being so short? Like, is she not going to put any input or anything? Like, you know, usually if somebody's sending a design, I just feel like there should be like a slight back and forth, like, oh yeah, this will look great like this, and da-da-da-da. A little bit of their professional input, but nothing. So I said, LOL, okay, thank you. On a white onesie, of course, how do I go about ordering this onesie? Will I be able to see it before I receive it? So she said the ordering is sent through an invoice I sent to your email. Once I have made all the designs, I will send you a picture just to confirm the position you want it. You must pay all of the shipping if you want it. Like, you must pay all of the shipping if you want it. So basically, she said she was going to send me both designs before she sends it out. Keep that in mind. So I said, okay, I'll give it a minute. I haven't received it yet. Also, how much does your shipping prices range from? Child, that wine getting it. That wine kicking in. She said $5 to $8. Are you going to want shipping? I said, yes, I need shipping. How much does that range from? She said, where do you live? I told her where I lived at, which was in Texas. She said it would be $8. How, Sway? So if they're in another state, how much does it cost? If both of us is in Texas and you said that the shipping is $5 to $8 and I get the highest, which is $8, what if they in Georgia? How much would the shipping be then? I want to say I was only about 2 hours from her. What if they're in a whole nother state? How is it $8? So I said, oh, okay, that's good. Not even thinking at the time. Do they come on white onesies? She said, yes, those are 15. Colored onesies are 17. I could literally go buy onesies and bring them to you for $5. Girl, whatever. But okay, I understand business has got to get that coin. I was not even tripping on that. So I said, because I wanted to go ahead and get another one on a second one, I wanted to say Princess Nyla also with the crown. A pink onesie. I also have a picture for an example. Basically, I'm telling her every detail that I want on this onesie, okay? So she said, got you. It's going to be so cute. Do you want me to invoice you for both? I said, well, she's small already as far as like the 12 month. So can you do 9 months? She's really petite. Oh, somebody calling me. It never fails. I said, yes, please. And I hope so. I'm excited. Basically saying I hope it's going to be cute because I'm really excited about this. She said, they're standard onesies, so I don't know what size you want. Let me invoice you. Just sent your invoice. So basically, we were emailing and talking on Facebook. And also, at one point, I got her phone number. I'm pretty sure that her phone number was on her Facebook page because it's a business number. So I said, am I supposed to pay the invoice first or wait until the orders are ready? Also, how long does shipping take? She said, yes, you have to pay the invoice first, basically, and shipping takes 2 to 3 days. Keep that in mind. Mind you, let me put a date on it just in case y'all not reading the receipts. March 5th is when I reached out to her. 2 to 3 days for shipping. She said she can get this done in a day. I said, okay, I'm trying to get it by next Tuesday at the latest. Do you think it will be done in time? Okay, I just paid the invoice. She said, of course, if you could do me a favor and send the 2 designs to her email address. And I did. And in this next message, I'm telling her more specifics. Y'all, I'm a very indecisive person and I like everything to be perfect and I don't want it to be confusion. So I tend to over explain and that ends up confusing people anyway. So I'm just like, damn, reading this shit back, I'm like, girl, I'm pretty sure she get it. But I over explained it so much just because I want to make sure that she understands. I'll explain it like several different ways and it confuses people. And basically, we're just going over specifics. If you want to pause the read, you could go ahead and do that. She sends me a picture of the rough draft for one onesie. So I'm like, okay, like I understand it's a rough draft, but it was some things that I just didn't like about it. So I said, is it possible for her name to be on top of the one, like above it or something? I know you probably have to make the one smaller. Also, can you do gold glitter and da-da-da-da, stuff like that? And she was like, this is just a rough draft. I'm like, okay, I get it. Don't worry about the colors. And I was like, oh, okay, LOL. So basically, I'm just explaining to her what I really want. This is the next day also. And she was like, once again, it's a rough draft. This is not the actual color or positions. And I'm just like, okay. So she said, what's your address? I gave her my address. The next day, she said that she was shipping them out. She provided me a tracking number. And I said, okay, are they coming together? Just to make sure. I'm a person that I like to cover all bases. So we was emailing. I'm basically telling her the same thing in the emails. I'm telling her the same thing on Facebook. And once I got the phone number for the business, I'm texting her the same thing because I don't want there to be no confusion. So I said, okay, are they coming together? She said, they are done and out their way. That's not answering the question at all. So I said, okay, you sent them together? She said, yup. Like, honestly, I'm saying yup like that, but I don't know the context of what she said. Yup, she could have said yup, or yup, or yup. Like, I don't know. Like, that's why it's always good to be professional when you are a company and you are trying to build your brand. Just be professional so people don't take stuff the wrong way. When you're professional, there's only one way that you could take it. Okay, so I said, was there a rough draft for the second onesie, the pink one? She said, I did it just like the pictures. I'm looking at my phone like, I thought she said she was going to send me a rough draft of both. Both. What happened? What happened to the second rough draft? But that's fine. I'm a very patient person, almost to a fault. Sometimes I don't like to speak up because I don't want to sound like I'm tripping and doing too much, because a lot of people used to gaslight me into thinking that I was. So I used to just be like, all right, fine. You said you got it, you got it. No. Don't let nobody manipulate you like that. Speak up if you feel like you need to speak up. So I just said, okay, thank you so much. She said, you're so welcome. Thank you for choosing blah, blah, blah. Later on, I hit her up same day. Is it tracked by USPS or US or UPS or whatever? She said USPS. I said, okay, thank you. I've tried to track my package and it says the tracking number is incorrect. That's the next day, the 7th. So she says, at the time the label has not been created, that number is correct. I just verified it. It should arrive tomorrow. I said, oh, it's arriving tomorrow? That's fast. Thank you. And that makes sense. We are both in Texas. I wouldn't think that it would take over a day or two anyway. So I think so 2 or 3 days for shipping in the same state, that honestly does not make sense. Child, I'm having revelations. I sent her a picture of the tracking number once again. And I said, I don't understand why I cannot track my package. That does not make sense. Now it's the 9th, okay? We was messaging, the last time we was messaging was on the 7th. Now it's the 9th. Nothing should take that long getting delivered in the same exact state. She said, I don't understand either, so let me please get to check out what's happening. Thank you. I said, okay, can you send the receipt? Because at this time, I'm feeling scammed. Mind you, I have been scammed a lot in the past, so I was already just like on guard. But then I let my guard down because she seemed legit. Now it's back up. After I asked for the receipt, this girl said, like I told you, once I get to my office. When did you tell me that? When? You never said anything about, oh, I'll send you the receipt once I get to my office. You never said that. And why do you have an attitude? Y'all, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all now, I feel like this girl had an attitude the whole entire time. Y'all gonna think I'm reaching, but just wait for it. Okay, when will you be back at the office? Because this is something I spent my money on. And I'm really not liking your attitude and the way you're going about things, because you should have sent the receipt in the first place instead of just typing it. I've never had this problem before with other packages, so I'm just finding it odd. She said, I don't have an attitude, I'm busy. Okay, I understand that. I understand, I sent it, I paid the shipping, and I'm trying to find out what happened. Thank you. Okay, so she sends me like the bottom corner of a receipt, and it has numbers on it. It has a transaction number. Matter of fact, it's a transaction number. That's what she sends me. The transaction number is the same number as the tracking number that she sent me. Keep that in mind. Back then, I'm not knowing that it's actually a difference. I said, have you gotten in touch with USPS to find out why it's no tracking information? She said, I called, but it's an hour-long wait. I'm currently helping a customer, and I will head to the USPS office and let you know. Thank you. I said, okay, let me know. This is still the 9th. She said, can you call me, please? Basically, when she called me, she was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to head down to the office now and see what's going on. I'm not sure why you can't track it, blah, blah, blah. Like, there was honestly no reason for me to call her because she didn't tell me nothing on the phone call. Then later on that day, she sends me update. I just talked to the USPS people. They said orders are delayed and the delivery date is only an estimate. I asked if your order was lost. They said, no, that is not. I was upset because there's nothing I can do. I made it. I sent it. I'll send you a picture of the receipt with the numbers they gave me when I sent the order. They said that it should be there pretty soon. Pretty soon? All right, I'm still not tripping. Now it's the 11th. I said, so you're saying it hasn't been sent out? Because I contacted you on the 5th. We both live in the same state. Why is it not here yet? Why is the tracking number still saying that I can't track it? And you know what? I've seen a lot of videos about these girls talking about they got scammed by like Instagram influencer when they ordering wigs and stuff. They can create fake shipping numbers, tracking numbers or whatever that never update with tracking information. I didn't know that back then, but they can. I'm almost sure that's what this girl did. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know what y'all think this could possibly be in the comments. But let's keep going before you comment. So yeah. I said, so are you saying it hasn't been sent out yet? And then I said, also, did you ask why I can't track it? It's the 11th now. Like, what? So she said yes, and it said it wasn't the tracking number on the ticket that they used. She said, I sent it when I told you. They told me you should get it soon. I told you that yesterday. Thank you and good night. How unprofessional of you. Now that you got my money, you want to... Girl, oh my God, I cannot. And that's why if I need a service and they can't provide like confirmation that I paid through like a website or something like that, I'm not DMing you or PayPaling you or nothing like that. I'm so sorry about it. People like her, she make it hard for legitimate companies that don't have time to create a website, or for whatever reason don't have a website. She make it hard for them because people are not gonna trust them. So I said, you didn't send me a different tracking number yet. You sent the same one. So what's the tracking number? What is the tracking number? Because basically she told me that the number that she sent, the transaction number, was not the tracking number. She originally sent that as the tracking number. What is the tracking number? You said you sent it out, so send it over. You got it. If you sent something out, you're gonna have a tracking number. She said, the lady told me that I didn't take a photo of the shipping label because it was a self-use kiosk. Basically saying she didn't take a picture of it, so she don't have the tracking number. It's too late. I said, are you having this problem with any other of your customers? You said the shipping number wasn't the right one. So what's the right shipping number? This is a very frustrating situation. I've never had this many problems when ordering offline before. Honestly, I'm starting to feel scammed. She said, no, I gave you the USPS number. I thought that was a tracking number. I didn't get the tracking number on the receipt. I'm not scamming you whatsoever. You're not my first or last customer. Believe me, I'm frustrated. I called and fought, and I went and fought. Basically, she called them and went down to the office, the post office, trying to help me. So she's saying she didn't get the tracking number off of the receipt. How? Basically, she's saying she shipped the stuff out and they didn't put a tracking number on the receipt. How, Sway? That's literally not possible. Honestly, and that could have been a transaction number for anyone's transaction. That could have been from a transaction you made like 5 years ago. Who knows? I said, okay, so there's no way of getting a tracking number. I really need these onesies. I've based everything I'm doing it for my daughter off of them. Literally. Made the tutu and everything to match them. She said, okay, I have explained this to you many times that I'm not stealing your money or scamming you. The day I told you I sent them, I sent them. I gave you what was on the receipt from the self-service kiosk at my local USPS. I went personally. Keep that in mind, that she said she went personally. And they said that they couldn't give me a tracking number. I can make them again and send them again, but they won't be there tomorrow. So then she sends me a picture of the onesies already made. So now I'm confused. I'm like, okay, because what person is just going to make them and not send them out? Like, what is not that hard of an extra step to send them out if they're already made? Now I'm confused and nothing's making sense to me no more. Like, I'm just like, okay, maybe she's not scamming. But her other actions, every other action is just pointing to scamming. So I said, I still wanted my daughter to have these onesies to commemorate her first birthday for family and friends to see. Can you make them again? I could just pick them up. I will be in Houston like on Friday, basically, if I still haven't gotten them. So she said, sounds good. Okay, so also let me explain this. Basically, we're talking through email, Facebook, and text messages, okay? And phone calls. So if we're not talking on here, we are calling each other or texting each other. Mostly calling, not texting. Because for the texting, I kind of wanted it to stay on Facebook. Because Facebook will show you those like 2 check marks when somebody has opened your messages. And I like that. Just to make sure that she wasn't ignoring me or something like that. I wanted to see that you opened it. So I kept the messages on Facebook mainly. And then I would call her from time to time. So she calls me and she was like, yeah, I got a notification saying that the package was delivered. I'm like, okay, you know what? At first, I didn't even give it a second thought because I'm happy. I jump out of bed and I go check the mail. I pack me and my baby and go check the mail. Go check the mail. Obviously, there's nothing in the mail. So I'm like, okay. So I go to the front office, see if they have a package for me. Nothing. So I call her and I'm like, girl, there's nothing in my mailbox. And why wasn't I notified? Why did you get the notification? And where did you get the notification from? Because the tracking number still says the same thing. And matter of fact, that wasn't even the tracking number. That was the transaction number that I was trying to put into USPS and use it as a tracking number. So I'm very confused. I don't know if she was like keeping in touch with the post office or something, but somehow she got notified, but there was nothing there. And mind you, that was the same day. So she was like, oh, I think there was a mistake. It should be there. They said that it should be there tomorrow. Y'all, I promise you, we was on the phone this whole day. I was not letting this girl slide no more. You're going to solve this problem today. So that's still on the 13th. So on the 14th, I knew she was full of shit. So on the 14th, I was like, for whatever reason, I still haven't received my onesie and I'm leaving tonight. Would you be able to make them by Friday morning so I can pick them up? That was like a Wednesday. So I'm giving you more than enough time. You can stop the charade. You could drop that by now because I know that you're full of shit. So I'm just like, just make them again and I can pick them up. You have more than enough time to make them before 9 a.m. Friday morning. So she said, yes, they will. Basically, yes, they will be ready by Friday. So I said, also the first one, can you make the font like the pink one and the design a bit bigger? Her dad thinks it looks like Mila. I said, also, what's the earliest I can pick it up? Your place is pretty far from where I'm going to be, because we were leaving like on a Wednesday night and we were already going to be down there. So it's not like we were leaving from our house and we had to travel to Houston and we could just pick it up on the way. Like, no, we were already going to be in Houston and then I had to drive another hour away to come pick this up. If I wanted to do all that driving, I could have just picked it up in the first place. Like, obviously, I don't know. For some reason, I thought shipping was going to be much faster, especially when I realized that we're both in Houston. She said the design is already made. Basically, I'm not changing shit. Okay, bet. And she said 9 a.m. is the earliest. Okay, so I said, okay, I'll be there by 9 a.m. Friday. She said, okie dokie. She then calls me the night before and she was like, hey, can you come at 12? I'm going to be busy. I'm not going to be in the office, just making up excuses or whatever. So I'm like, oh my God, this is getting on my nerves. So I'm like, fine, I'll come at 12. Like, that's no problem.
Okay, let me add one more thing. I was messaging her and I was like, okay, girl, like basically trying to confirm 12, like make sure she didn't change it again. So she wasn't responding to me when I'm like, okay, girl, I'm going to be there by 12. So I messaged her again on Facebook and I was like, should be there by 12. Didn't even answer that time either.
I'm thinking this, but I never once got disrespectful with her at all, just to clear that up, because some people are going to be thinking like, well, you was disrespectful, that's why she was being disrespectful. No, I was super beyond patient. Anybody else, she would have got her ass cussed out. That's the end of the Facebook screenshots. Basically, she sends me her address of like her place, and it was like a house. I'm thinking like she works out of her house. That's why her address wasn't like plastered on her website or anything like that. So, or not website, her Facebook page or anything like that. So we get there at 12. I'm a very on-time person, so we actually get there before 12. And I'm glad I'm like this because, first of all, it was an hour away. We kind of got lost because we were looking for a building instead of a house. And then it's like when you arrive, you don't know it's that place because it doesn't say so-and-so custom designs. It's just a house. So we're confused. And she didn't tell me that it was a house. So we stayed looking for a building and we ended up like, why the f are we in this neighborhood? I'm calling her. No answer. Of course not. I'm calling her again. No answer. Call her again. Hi, I'm about 15 minutes away. I'm not in right now. I told you I had something to do. Attitude, the same attitude that she was giving me in the Facebook messages. So I'm like, this is acting like I'm inconveniencing her. Why? Actually, you know what? The whole time when I was like, you know what? I just rather pick it up. It was attitude straight out the gate. It was like she didn't expect me to come drive all these hours and pick it up. So from then on, it was attitude, for real. It wasn't even no questioning it. So I'm just telling Dre this whole time, like, I am so sick of dealing with her. Like, I cannot wait for this little experience to be over. Honestly, it's not even worth it. He was like, yeah, you could have went to Sharpstown. They could have made you custom shirts for cheaper and da-da-da this and da-da-da. You could have bought them the onesie and they could have just customized it for way less. And I'm like, you right, da-da-da. Like, we just going back and forth because honestly, we both getting irritated. Y'all take a moment, pause the video, and tell me when you think this girl showed up. Pause the video and write down the time. We got there a little bit before 12. So let's say 11:45 because I'm a very prompt person. If it's like an appointment or something professional, I'm so on time. Before on time. My daughter just had a dentist appointment. We was like a whole 45 minutes early. Okay? Just because I factored in traffic and all kinds of unnecessary and we ended up being early. Oh well, I'd rather sit and wait than be late. So y'all pause the video and let me know what time y'all think she came. Y'all done? By the time she got there, it was almost 2 o'clock. Why are we waiting on you for this long? Why are you not answering the phone for this long? Why are you just being overall so unprofessional? She pulled up, go in the house, and she was like, I'll text you when you can come up and grab him. Why can't I just come up and grab him? Like, what do you have to do? So that I'll text you when you can come up and grab them, that turned into another 10 minutes. And I know for some people that y'all gonna be like, well, you already waited until almost 2 o'clock, so what's another 10 minutes? Another 10 minutes of my life being wasted waiting for this unprofessional girl. that I couldn't get my deposit back from, that I couldn't get actually none of my money refunded back from. It would have just been an L for no reason. So yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna go on through with it. I know that aggravated her soul that I was just not giving up on these shirts, because I really felt like she wanted to, listen, let me tell you, I really felt like she wanted me to be like, F the shirts, because she was like, you basically no refunds. And that's another reason why I will never do this kind of stuff again. If you do not have a website, I'm not ordering. Just the simple fact that she was like, I can send them again, but they won't get there in time for what you actually gonna need them for. So like, what's the point? And it was just like other little slick stuff she would throw in there and stuff too. But then I was like, no, I'll pick them up. But I don't know if she thought I didn't have a ride or what. But anyway, finally get the text. Hey, you can come in. Just like open the door basically. So yeah, I run in, get the shirts. And actually I still had to wait like another like 5 minutes or so, because one of the shirts wasn't done being pressed. She was doing it. So I'm just waiting. And then another girl, we'll call her Joanna. Another girl comes out the back. And honestly, the main girl, the main lady, we'll call her Cindy. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and describe Cindy while I'm here. Cindy was a short Hispanic girl, not lady, because matter of fact, I think she was actually a little bit younger than me. And I'm like, oh, this is why. Like on the phone, I could tell she was maybe around my age. But when I seen her in person, I'm like, girl, I should beat your fucking ass. Let me stop. Like, this girl is probably like 2 years younger than me. This is why she's so unprofessional. But honestly, that's not an excuse, because if you have a business, you need to act business savvy and maintain that certain level of professionalism, honestly. So yeah, Joanna come out the back, and yeah, basically Cindy was giving me this whole bullshit story about this and that, just like, actually nothing was adding up. She would have been better keeping her mouth closed, because everything just sounded like a lie. And then you said the shirts was already done. Why are you still pressing this last onesie? Like, when I was leaving, the onesie was still warm. So anyway, yeah. She was just like, yeah, just nonchalant as hell. No facial expression, no real emotion behind anything she's saying. Just like, yeah, I'm sorry for the mix up and stuff like that. You know, just really talking nonchalant and monotone. So she was like, yeah, actually, Joanna's the one who took the first order down to USPS. I'm not sure what she did wrong. Like, she's new. She's basically an intern and blah, blah, blah. She is not no intern. That's probably your sister or your cousin. Stop blaming Joanna. And mind you, she only said that about Joanna when Joanna turned the corner. Like, Joanna came out the kitchen, was like, hi, whatever, and turned the corner. And then she blamed everything on Joanna. That was not Joanna's fault. I specifically remember you saying you personally took the order down, got the receipt, and sent me the tracking number. So what do you mean now Joanna did it? I'm just, y'all, I promise you, I'm just like this. Like, okay, no, it's fine. Because you're pricing the last shirt. I don't care about what happened in the past. Just give me the onesies. I don't want your excuses. I could literally care less at this point. So y'all, I'm shaking, like not mad shaking, but like anxious, because I'm ready to go. We have another hour drive trip back to where we came from. I don't want to be sitting here talking to you, listening to you lie. I'm not stupid. I've realized everything. Girl. Okay, so I'm just waiting for her to press this last onesie. And when she finally done pressing it, she hands it to me like this. Basically, she folded it in half, so the design is like up top right here. So when she hands it to me, I'm just looking at it, checking it out, and making sure everything is right with it. And I'm about to fold it again so I can hurry up and run out to the car or whatever after I tell her thank you and everything. And she was like, wait, hold up. Don't fold the onesie because it's still warm and you're going to mess up the design. And I'm like, okay. And she was like, yeah, because I'm not making it again. I promise you, when she said that, it confirmed everything in my head. I'm like, yeah, I was not reaching. I was not tripping. None of that. This girl been having an attitude the whole time about making these onesies. And honestly, how unprofessional of you. I gave you my money. You claim you provided a service and it was delivered and I never got it. You claim there's no refunds. And you got an attitude when I asked you for your address and I'm calling you because I'm early and just all kinds of stuff. I'm like, this is the worst experience I've ever had with a business. I could have went to the mall and they probably could have did the same day. It's not that I didn't think of it. That was honestly like a last resort type of thing. I'm like, small business, I felt like small businesses was gonna put like more effort and more love into it. You know, when you go to the mall, whatever, they're like bulk doing stuff, so it could be crooked or sloppy or ugly or whatever, and they not really gonna care because they do this all day every day. But small businesses, I feel like they took pride in their crafts. It was cute though, don't get me wrong, I'll put some pictures up. It was cute, but it was a horrible customer service experience. And I feel like if she still got this business, I hope that she has gotten way better with her customer service. Y'all, I had a headache from the 6th to the 14th or the 15th when I actually picked that shit up. Or no, we're not 16th. I picked it up on the 16th. So I reached out on the 5th, but I'm saying the 6th because she said she sent it out on the 6th. So the 6th to the 16th. Nothing in the whole wide world should take that long if we're in the same state. But you know what? That was probably my bad. I probably should have just spent the money.
Then keep in mind, I spent extra money for shipping that never happened.
Or not spent the money, spent the gas, spent the time just to go pick it up from the beginning. And we probably wouldn't have never went through any of this. She probably wouldn't have felt like she didn't have to provide the service. I don't know where or why she thought that picking it up wasn't an option if she planned on scamming me. Y'all, I don't know. All I know is I've heard similar situations like this. And the girls, like, they were kids and they couldn't get a ride to pick it up, or, you know, something. They were kids. They couldn't fight as hard to get their product. Like, there was nothing that they could do about it. All they could do was try to blast them on social media. I'm relentless. Like, if it would have came to blasting her on social media, I would have did that too. Y'all, I promise you, I would have went to the authorities and everything. I am dramatic. Call if you want to call it that. But I call it, like, getting what's mine, honestly. I don't know how else to put it. I feel like I've let so many people get their win, and I've taken so many L's. That was not in me no more, to take no more L's. Especially if I didn't have to. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this experience down below, because like I said, even though she provided the service, she ended up providing the service, she wasn't going to. I could just feel it. I don't know what scam specifically she was trying to pull, but I paid for the extra shipping, nothing ever came. If I wasn't hitting her up over and over, like consistently reaching out to her, do you think that she would have reached out to me about picking up these items? No. 100% no. Before y'all decide to order from a small business that does not have a website or anything like that, just really be cautious. Try to do your research, look at reviews, everything like that, because I'm not trying to deter nobody from shopping with small businesses. I love supporting small businesses. I don't know what she was trying to do. Y'all comment below and let me know what y'all think she was trying to do. But honestly, in my heart, honestly, in my heart, I felt like she was trying to scam me. Because why would you lie about it being delivered when you never had a tracking number for it? How did you get the notification that it was delivered? These are all things that I could have asked her when we was in person, but honestly, I didn't care no more. I was getting my merchandise. I didn't waste my money, so I didn't care no more. It was a horrible experience, y'all. Oh my god. Anyway, y'all, that's the end of this video. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all so much for staying tuned to the end. Do not forget to comment down below your friends, your family, your favorite small business, any person that you know have a small business, wherever you like to shop from. Comment it down below, leave it, so I can go and support them too. Okay, also, if y'all want extra content, make sure you sign up for the membership. It's in the description box. Also, I might just have to add this to the description because I still get a whole lot of comments. Please try to sign up. If you're having problems with the membership, sign up from a computer, a desktop, a laptop, or something other than your phone, because I do realize some people have problems. I'm not sure why, but go ahead and try it on the computer. Anyway, like I said, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Bye. That was a horrible experience. Like, I don't know, y'all. Don't ask me. Y'all gonna be like, what? So now she has a new bracelet, so yeah. I got it now. Quit playing with me. All right. So yeah, if y'all could just do that for me, I appreciate it. All right. I don't know if they're trying to suppress your girl. What did I do? What did I do? YouTube really been trying me. Okay, I know we all got a story, but let's not do our folks like that. Let's not do our people like that. I was finna say skin folk, but honestly, she wasn't skin folk, so all right. I promise you, it's been about 45 minutes. I done popped my daughter some popcorn, gave her something to drink, watched some TV with her, took a shot of Casamigos, and poured me some wine. It's been a minute. All right, I'm back though. I done had time, screenshotted the receipts and everything like that.
I'm not trying to get the camera with no clothes on.
Y'all, my hair is breaking off so bad from doing all these wig videos. Wig videos count your days. Whew, shoot. I mean, it's chilly outside. I got the window up, but I don't think it's cold enough to have a turtleneck on. So let me go ahead, get into this video and not drag it out. Cause girl, I'm about to have a heat stroke or something. That's just how I know it was random or somebody recommended this company to me, and oh Lord. Me, I'm thinking, I don't even know why I was thinking this. I guess I really didn't know anything about shipping back then, but what I know now, she meant that it was going to arrive to the facility to be shipped out. I'm thinking it's going to arrive to my home the next day. But she meant the facility, which is USPS, the post office. Or no. That don't make sense. What the fuck did she mean? Y'all let me know what she meant. Because I just thought about it. I'm like, wait, she took it to the post office to be shipped out. And I was thinking, since we're both in Texas and it's going to arrive tomorrow, that actually does make sense. Oh, this wig is incredibly soft. If y'all knew how much Got2b glue was in this wig, I mean, not Got2b glue, Got2b spray was in this wig, and how soft it still is. Ugh. This is honestly one of my favorite wigs. I really do love U parts and V parts, but my leave out is starting to break out. Like my leave out was already the shortest part of my hair. The front of my hair is way shorter than the back of my hair, and now it's even shorter, and I don't appreciate that. Don't look at this. What? Look how short. Breakage. That's breakage, damage. Oh my gosh. I've been slipping, but I'm gonna get back active, especially on Instagram. I haven't posted in like a year on Instagram. I have literally 700 requests on Instagram. Y'all, let me go ahead and take this damn turtleneck off. It is not turtleneck season where I live at, so I don't know why I got this turtleneck on. I got the window up, but that ain't helping. It's a little warm outside today. Okay. Y'all don't need to see this. If I wasn't continuously, whatever,